people keep commenting on my videos. Before there was Andrew Tate, there was Ross Jeffries. I'm not even making this up. This has happened multiple times now, and I'm seeing it over and over again. What are your thoughts on Andrew Tate?
At first I had a reactionary knee-jerk, this guy's an idiot, but some of the things he has to say are incredibly valuable. For example, when he says, when I love a woman, that's when I'm harder on her. That's when I really exert my boundaries. That's when I say no more often. That's my job. I thought about that. And I thought, he's right. That's a way to set a good leadership. I think when he shows off his wealth and he's very ostentatious like that, I find that off-putting. And if he gets into stuff where I don't know whether I'm distorting his message. I don't want to distort someone else's message, but sometimes it comes off as women are inherent and by their very nature and their genetics, narcissists and the rest of it. I think narcissism is a human trait. I don't know that it's any more common in women than it is in men. It just shows up differently. So when he strays off into that, I'm not so fond of it. But a lot of the stuff, more and more, I'm coming to see is really quite true.
Mm-hmm. What do the rest of you guys think about Andrew Tate?
Yeah, I would say 60% of the message what he's saying is good, like 60-70%, especially because he's he really chose the target audience, young kids, new generation who early 20s, 18, 19, that's kind of his public, what he's actually targeting to. So actually, there's some really good messages there. There are some really, as Ross says, there's some really kind of bad stuff that that we don't all agree with, really some old stuff actually before the jail, it was really controversial and questionable. As well, what I really don't like is actually he's in a way creating lots of simps. Because and I have seen this many podcasts and stuff, because whenever you ask him, okay, he's like, okay, be a man, how do you be a man? Make money. Okay, that's not how you be a man. That's not how you success, because then that guy, if you just go work, and then again you're gonna be spending and burning cash on the girls, again you're creating, it's again same loop. So whenever they're asking him, but how do you be a man? Go there, create a company, make millions. This is the way how, buy cars. That's not the way how you become a man. It's really, it's not the way how you become masculine and the man. And so I would say there are some good messages along the line, what he's saying. There are some bad ones.
All right. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, honestly, sorry, go for it, Sam.
No, you go, Justin. You're started. Come on, bro.
Right. So no, I actually really like Andrew Tate. I really like Andrew Tate's message. I've consumed a lot of his content. I remember when I first saw an Andrew Tate video, the first reaction, I was like, this guy's an asshole. That was the first thing I saw. I remember turning the video off because I just thought he was a dick. And then I realized a lot of what he says is trolling. He's just trolling a lot. And I actually started consuming a lot more of his material and trying to dig into his deeper message. And what I saw was him speaking a lot of masculine wisdom, talking about putting your purpose first as a man, not putting women first, work on yourself, work on your fitness, work on your career, working on your mental health, your mindset. And then even a lot what he has to do with relationships, and even a lot of his newer content, I think it's actually very beneficial. I think it's a 100% net positive. Now, I know when he first went viral, when he first popped off, it was a lot of short form content that was, a lot of it was just clickbait marketing. And he had to do what he had to do to get famous and get the eyeballs on him. But now he has that audience. I've actually seen inside some of his courses, and the content's really, really good. He has his business course, his original business course. He does an 8-hour speech just about business. And I thought it was extremely valuable information. It was better than most business courses. So I actually really like his content. I think he has a way of delivering things that does off-put a lot of people because of his sense of humor. But I definitely don't think his content's made for kids. But I definitely think he's a really good masculine role model for most guys, because most guys these days are fucking pussies. I think the red pill space has taken over the dating coach community. And a lot of these red pill guys don't really get results in life. A lot of them are fucking broke. A lot of them just talk into a microphone and don't get any results with women. And I feel like Andrew Tate actually is a high achieving man. So he is someone to look up to, right? If you want to take advice from someone, you should be willing to actually humble yourself, and it should be someone you're willing to trade places with. So if they're getting more girls than you, making more money than you, or have more life experience than you, I mean, yeah, you should listen to them. And most of these red pill guys don't actually have that. But I never really saw Andrew Tate as like a red pill guy. I just see him kind of as like a motivational speaker, you know, almost like like Mike Tyson or something like that, right? He's like a professional athlete. He's just giving his life experience. So I've always really respected his message.
Okay. And Sam.
Yeah, you hit the nail on the head there. Yeah, definitely. Because I'm surrounded with a lot of their friends. I've definitely noticed one of the biggest things that was over the last couple of years that you've seen is the algorithm at work, especially with TikTok, his marketing strategy with TikTok. And so even when someone gets a bit of the negative stuff, they're going to consume more negative stuff because of the algorithm. So if you really dig deep into his messages, like Justin said, there's that 0 to 100 business lessons in Hustlers University, the original one of the most beneficial business 8-hour speeches that he just gave off the cuff that you could ever have. Now, is like, again, everyone, if we put out all our points that we had, I'm sure they're going to rattle some bones. I'm sure they're going to be able to push the wrong people at the wrong times, but that's what it is in today's society. You know, you're not supposed to agree with everything everyone says. And so I think that's a great demonstration that he's definitely put his message out, and other people are now putting his message out because you're getting copycats of him and this and that. So I think it's a whatever the outcome, whether you like him or not, I think it's been a beneficial couple of years over a difficult period. And so I remember watching a video and they said like a quote unquote hero would arise over the last couple of years. And he's been the quote unquote sort of figure that has helped or at least pushed masculinity in even just the topic being discussed. Let's just say that, even if you think it's good or bad, I think that because it's been pushed through that's been a beneficial for a lot of kids and a lot of, young adults going into early adulthood.